Greetings, sports fans. This is George with Custom Tied Flies and Guide Service. And we are going to do a tutorial on CT's Z Lon Swimmer. So give me a second. I'll show you the bug. Okay, this is what it looks like when it's done. So here we go. I have a Daiichi 1130. This is a size 12. Excuse me. I do these in 12 to 16. Excuse me. And before I forget, the ingredients are in the description. If this is helpful for you, please like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. So I'm going to walk through the stuff as I use it. This is Semperfli Nano Silk 50D in brown. Just get tied in here. You're going to run that all the way back to past the bend. Now you're tailing. You can use dry fly saddle from Ewing and Grizzly, or you can use CDL in Pardo. I get mine from a company in Romania called Troutline, but Hareline has it also. You want that tail to be about as long as the body, so just slide it on back, switch, then you're going to use a pinch wrap here, and you're just going to kind of lean your finger forward to get those wraps where you want them to go. Sometimes you got to tug on it a little bit to get it right where you want it. There we go. Trim that off, seal that up a little bit, and notice you're right there near the point of the hook. Next up is some gold wire. I'm using ultra wire from UTC. This is size small in gold. Get that wire tied in there. Sometimes it doesn't want to cooperate with you, but you want to, like there. There we go. You want to make sure that the wire is tied in on the far side of the hook, because you're going to wrap it towards yourself when that comes. And next up is turkey biots. I get these from that's the brown ones. There's Betis. I get these from Nature Spirit, and I'm using the Betis color. It's kind of an olive brown. You got to be careful. You want to make sure that your thread is as flat as you can get it when you're putting this in, because otherwise the thread will cut into the and sometimes that slides. Otherwise the thread will cut into the biot and it'll break, and there's no guarantee that that's not going to happen now. Take that back and bring your thread forward, and got me a little hackle pliers here. Get a hold of that biot. Sneaky little sucker. There we go. And you want to gently wrap it around the hook. You don't want to tug on it, pull on it. You just want to gently wrap it around the hook. I put mine on with the quill joint away from me, so I get that nice segmented look. Sometimes that happens too. What I mean about the quill joint, let me show you. See here where the Biot meets the quill, that's a quill joint. And you want to pull that off, and you see it curves. You want that, I think I said away from you earlier, you want that towards you, that little quill joint. And then that will give you this little fine ribbed, segmented okay, you want to put a couple half hitches in here because you're going to wrap that wire. Going to use your rotary vise, so get your bobbin cradle. And now don't fret if you don't have a rotary vise, it's okay. It'll just be a little more challenging. Wrap that wire up to just after the hook point. Take 3 or 4 wraps around the wire, couple in front, and then you can just helicopter that off. Now, in order to do that, you got to pull tension on the wire and then just wiggle it around and the wire will break right in where it needs to. Couple wraps for a nice thread base so that your Z-Lon's got something to grab a hold of. Now, what I do, I get me a clump about as wide as what I think the thorax is going to be. I'm going to snip that off. Then to make it more manageable, I cut that in half and put that half off to the side. And I got a nice square place to tie in here. Okay. I'm going to wrap that back to about halfway to the bend-ish, somewhere in that general vicinity, maybe a little less. Then I got some Perfect Hatch Hares mask, or you could actually, you know, get a hare's mask from Hareline or Nature Spirit or anywhere else that actually sells hare's masks. And you can just trim it right off the bunny's face. I used to just scare my dogs. I'd put the hare's mask up in front of me and, you know, chase my dog or my kids around. It was great fun. Once you get that up there, you can kind of build the thorax up a little bit. All right. Now you're going to tilt your hook back so that the top is kind of parallel with your desk. I want to trim those unruly little fibers out of there. All right, now you're going to bring this forward so that it's flat against that thorax. Give your thread a spin because you don't want it flat, you want it round. All right, now you split these. Pull this one back. The other one back. It helps if you pull them back and down. And go ahead and go for your whip finish. I'm using a 3-and-3 here because I don't want to build the head up too much. All right, now you're going to trim these. And to trim these, you want to pull them down, and then you can gently pull them back. And you want to trim these just a little bit behind the thorax. So it looks like that when you're done. And you see that little space under the thorax there? And then I got a little UV resin here in a squirt bottle. They just put me a little dollop right on the wing case and right on the head, just like that. Then hit that with the light. And there you have it, quick and dirty. These things are easy to tie and deadly effective. Puts me in mind of a kind of like a pheasant tail nymph. Pheasant tails are swimmers. Baetis is a swimmer, so that's why you chose the Baetis color turkey biot. And like I said, the ingredients are all in the description. I hope this tutorial is helpful for you. You can like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. You can also find this and other bugs on my website at www.custom-tied.com. That's CUSTOM-TIED.com. Have a splash. Don't forget the dash. Happy tying.